What's up, duelists? It's RBET Rulers Week, which means we have to play the most poppin' decks in Edison format. And today I'm going to be playing one of my favorite decks in Edison format, which is Blackwings. This deck is a super aggressive deck. It plays kind of like a beatdown half-stun deck, not really, but mostly just beatdown high-quality cards deck with some really aggressive push plays that deal a lot of pierce damage. Sirocco Bora and Armed Wing plus Kalut can help you close out games from the middle state of the game out of nowhere. That's why this deck is so terrifying to play against, because it could just randomly beat you with a bunch of quote-unquote burn damage, more or less. This is a list that's playing a lot of tech that has been popping up recently. Morphing Jar was in a lot of the top 16 lists from Moval. Legacy of Yatagrasu has been in a lot of topping lists lately, compulsory as well as Deep Prison and stuff like this. I've seen a lot of lists kind of like this, so I'm just playing it just so you guys have an idea of what it looks like, how to beat it, how to play against it, how to sort of interact with this deck in a way that's favorable for you, and just so you understand what's happening on the coverage of RBET Rulers. Once again, thank you guys for all your support thus far. It's been an amazing RBET season. It's been fantastic. I've got a lot of good comments on the last year of tournaments, and I can't wait for next year's. I am going to be bringing back RBET next year, hopefully with more IRL tournaments. Once again, working on getting that schedule finalized. I do have at least 2 of the dates locked in for next year's IRL RBETs. Those will be announced as soon as I possibly can. I just want to make sure everything is guaranteed, locked up, finalized, all that stuff. I can't believe I lost this rock, paper, scissors. That was some level 1 bullshit. I got faked out. I'm not going to lie. I should have picked paper 3 times. That was an L on my part, but it's okay. I'm playing one of the best decks in the format, and I've got a decent hand, so maybe we can make it work. Sure is pretty good going second. He can help you get that card advantage that you lost, not only by destroying something by battle, but also by getting a free Blackwing from your deck. I always get this comment on videos, and I mean I always get this comment on videos. If Sure runs over something and you special a value from your deck, which may be happening right here. Oh, maybe not. I think we go for the pierce. I think we go for the pierce damage. It's just a lot of pressure, and if it's something like Hamster, I want to run it over. So I think we go Sirocco Bora, Pump, Pierce. I think this is the best play. Just because getting this much damage early means our Brain Control and our Blizzard are really likely to force damage. Yeah, this is good for us, yeah. He's going to take 26. Maybe he summons a Tuner. That would be really, really good for us. Let's see what he's going to grab off this Mystic Tomato. Shout out to... oh, yeah, we're playing an 8-man tournament, by the way. Grab a Tuner. Very nice, very nice. So what do we do with this? I think we make... Well, Mark of the Rose is now live for them. I think we just synchro into something. It doesn't really matter what we synchro into, because if we make... I guess it's probably best to make Goyo. Yeah, it's probably best to make Goyo. Although Goyo's kind of our comeback card. And we have a way to make Goyo and Blizzard, and he has no back row. Yeah, let's save our Goyo. Let's go Bryonic, actually. I think Bryonic is a better play here. Just because we have the Blizzard to make Goyo next turn. So one of the ways I see him coming back is like Powerwell, Synchro with a 4-star into their Goyo, steal my Bryonic after they sweeper my back row. But if that's going to be the case, then I have Blizzard to make my Goyo, I steal my Bryonic back again, and then I have the initiative. Brain Control was another option, in which case it didn't matter which I picked, but it's actually slightly better here for me to get Brain Controlled with Bryonic, because then he can't steal my Sirocco, and he also kind of has to respect Kalut here. Plus, if he Brain Controls my Bryonic, that puts him even lower. 4,600 is... He's getting in that dangerous zone. He's not quite just cooked next turn, because he can obviously bounce my back row and then set up a pretty big turn for him here. Pitching Titanial, so he is playing Mark of the Rose decks. I was saying, we're playing an 8-man tournament. He's going to sack for Caius, most likely. Yep. That is pretty good. But, again, I'm glad I saved my Goyo, because this is kind of my comeback card, more or less. Hopefully he still has no back row. That would be ideal for us. But if he does have back row here, it's kind of tricky. Yeah, it's going to be hard to navigate. he did manage to get the Caius down. That's unfortunate. Maybe I should have made Yugioh so he couldn't bounce the back row. Oh well. Let's try it. What's happening here? Think on Bora summon. Alright. That's chill. That's chill. If he has bottomless here, we probably lose. That was a tough situation. He had Brain Caius plus was able to do all the stuff. I am just gonna make Yugioh Guardian. I mean, I don't really have. I have to play this. There's, yeah, Phoenix Wing Wind Blast. Yep. Because like either way, I'm getting cooked. He pitched his monster though, so maybe he can't defeat me this turn. Or if he does try to defeat me, he has to summon a monster that bottomless can hit. Drawing double bottomless here is really awkward when he already has a Caius in play. We have quite a few top decks that do get us out of this situation, but we also have a lot of top decks that do nothing here. So we'll see. That is one of the ones that gets us out of this situation. So I'm pretty happy to have drawn that. We can normal Shura, activate Whirlwind, and go get ourselves a couple of different options here. We got Gale, we got Kalut. Kalut can put us in a weird situation where Mark of the Rose could be good against us. I think this is the best way to do it. And then we'll activate Shura. This also leaves our Gale in deck for further top decks. That being said, Mark of the Rose is a concern. Oh man, DB lagging. DB was so bad yesterday. It was unplayable. I didn't even, well, if you haven't watched the video, I won't spoiler it, but it was so bad. And it looks like today there are a bit of server issues as well. Hopefully this is fixed by rulers. I am a little bit nervous that this is going to be a problem, but they have a whole week. I'm just going to summon the value in defense and pass. I don't want to randomly die to a Mark of the Rose. That being said, Mark of the Rose is pretty good versus us no matter what, because he can attack over the value, and I'm certain the player playing Tomato is also playing Gale. So he's probably going to be able to run over the value, grab his Gale from deck, and then attack us for 1300, dropping us to 100, and then synchroing. But then at least we'll have a bottomless for that synchro, unless he goes Black Rose to blow up my field, in which case he has 2 cards in hands to my nothing in play. So this situation, it's very scary. Maybe I should have gone Android and just like said maybe he doesn't have Mark. But this at least gives me some stability in the case that he, yeah. Ooh, Kalusa draw. Okay, so if we attack with Shura, we can summon out Gale now. And then that gives us a lot of insurance. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to go attack with Shura. And I'm going to go get Gale. Okay, Sangan's going to activate. So does Shura. Shura's going to be chain link too because it is optional. And Sangan is mandatory. So we're going to get our Gale here. I am probably going to summon it in attack position. Yeah, I'm going to summon it in attack position. I'll attack for 13. So now we can make Armor Master, then make Stardust, because the value is negated by Shura. I always get that question on video. I legit always get that question on video. Oh, he might have another Wind Blast here. Well, let's hit for 13. Did I miss lethal somehow? No, not quite. He might have another Wind Blast. I'm still going to go for the Synchro play, just because it's the safest play, more or less. Yeah, and then we'll go into Stardust, I believe. My extra deck doesn't have Thought Ruler. That might be a mistake. Yeah, Thought Ruler is really good in this matchup. And then I do actually have to activate the value now, just again so I don't lose that Mark of the Rose. Yeah, it also helps me represent Clue. I mean, he's gonna mark the Silver Wind no matter what, but yeah. No problem. I don't know what he was thinking about. He's thinking about here. It's probably end phase Wind Blast. Oh, Solemn Judgment on Stardust. On Stardust. Okay, hold up. Hold up. Okay. Think then. Yeah, can't solemn value. So in this case, I think our best play is actually summon Kalut. No, summon Kalut is bad. He has Malicious in hand. I'm gonna pass. I just don't want to die to a random... We died to Tomato. It's like the one thing that beats us here. But we don't die to like most other things because we have double bottomless. Oh, no problem. No problem. That's not a big deal at all. You were thinking. Pitch Malicious. Special Greffer. I'm going to ask for priority, question mark. No? Okay. Well, let's bottomless that. Let's get that little guy out of here. He could have a tuner here plus his Malicious for game. If it's Krebins, I do lose because he can just attack with Malicious plus Krebins. That being said, he'll probably make Stardust first, which is better for us because we just bottomless time walk him and then... Oh, interesting. Are you activating the effect? This is very interesting. I didn't think there would be Stratos. No? Okay. I'll bottomless this. Yeah, that is very interesting. I have to bottomless this or I lose. He can bring out Malicious now, but it's only 800, and we should have game next turn with the Silverwind. So I think we just win here. He can bring Malicious in defense, but then we normal Kalut, and then yeah. Yeah, so we'll normal Kalut, bring out the Silverwind. Even if the Malicious is in defense, Kalut runs it over and Silverwind attacks directly. This should be going to game 2. We should just be going to game 2 here. The reason I didn't summon the Silverwind is because I didn't want to lose to Mark of the Rose, and I also didn't want to set my Kalut. And it looks like Dueling Book is going to give us some more issues, but that's okay. We'll press onwards. We'll press onwards through the Dueling Book lag. We will continue this match. Thankfully, not too many serious interruptions thus far. Thankfully, only a little bit of lag, but you know how it might end up going. You know how it might end up going. You know how it might, but I gotta get you guys the content. I gotta get you guys pumped for RV2 Ruler. So we're gonna press onwards. We're gonna press onwards through the lag. Onwards, my friends. Our ancestors used to cut through the wilds. I'm out here cutting through the wilds of laggy, terrible servers. Some of the worst servers I've ever experienced playing on. My goodness. Okay. I'm just gonna ping him on the. Oh, it looks like everyone is getting kicked. That's tough. All right. Well, it looks like the Dueling Book servers have made it so we can't continue this match. What I'm going to do is I'm going to pause the recording here. Hopefully, I'll be able to piece together some type of Blackwing video. But, yeah, this is the state. This is the state we currently exist in. Oh, come on, man. Just buy some nicer servers, bro. Bro got me out here literally thinking about downloading Master Duel and stuff. Man. Bro got me fucked up. I'm saying. Dueling Book is like... It's like that... Not to be toxic about it, but it's like that toxic ex that you keep hitting up. And you're like, man, I really do not like this person, and they are not good for me. But I am going to keep texting them. Like, low-key... I am hitting you with that what you doing text at fucking 3 a.m. because, low-key, I'm trying to get some Dueling Book games in. You know what I mean? I'm trying to get some fucking, some Edison going. Bro, this is fucking miserable. All right, let's try it one more time. let's try it one more time. Wait. I'm back. Wait, I'm back. Try getting back in. Hold up. You thought she blocked you on Instagram, but she actually unblocked you because you know what? Maybe she did have feelings for you after all. Okay, what the fuck is going on, bro? I'm back. I gotta ping him on Discord. God, why are there 8 million people with the name Kick something? Bruh. This is cursed. Anyway, I did download Master Duel. Subscribe to my second channel. I might be doing some Master Duel content over there. You can find the link to that in the description below. Yeah, I'm conceding it. I'm gonna try it out. It's been like 1.5 years since Master Duel's release, and I've got a few ideas of stuff I want to play on there, and I figured, what's the worst that could happen? Me playing Master Duel. What's the worst that could happen? I have some terrible experiences against Max C. Okay, fair enough. 1 video, 2 videos, couldn't hurt, you know? He's back! Let's go! We're back, and we're so back. I'm bottom slinging the strat. I mean, the game's over, but we're going to game 2. Like, this is a checkmate situation. I have monster. I have Kalut in hand. So I win next turn. Our Kalut in hand, so I win next turn. Normal Kalut. Special Silver Wind. Attack for game. Okay, can we just... I'm just letting him know so we can expedite. Yes, there we go, okay. Going to the next one. We got some interesting tools for this matchup. I do like Deck Dev in this matchup. Mystic Tomato's really annoying. I do like Nobleman of Crossout. I think these two are going to be really clutch cards for us. Pulling the Rug is interesting. He says, I should normal summon Greffer. Actually, yeah. Yeah, I think... I mean, you still lose. Pitch Mally, Send Plague. Stack Stratos. So I bottomless the Greffer. He stacks. I go Silver Wind. I bottomless whatever synchro he makes. Yeah, he still loses there to double bottomless, even if he normal summons Greffer. It does play through slightly more. So that's always a consideration. I actually like Doom Caliber in this matchup, and I do like DD Warrior Lady too. Warrior Lady is just a clean answer to Titanial, which is a tough card for our deck to deal with. I actually don't love Royal Oppression in this matchup, but I am going to keep it in. D-Prison. Icarus Attack is really sus in this matchup. I am just now noticing I don't have any Dust Tornadoes in my deck, and that's probably a mistake. I probably should have at least one Dust Tornado. I don't really like Morphing Jar in this matchup. Morphing Jar is pretty sick, actually. Nah, I'm boarding in normal summon, so I'll side out the Morphing Jar. I don't hate Sirocco Bora. Mind Control, Brain Control, both seem very useful. Space Typhoon's going to be an MVP. Icarus Attack is probably going to be really good. Mirror Force is important. Compulsory. All these cards are pretty important. I might just side out Legacy. D-Prison, maybe. This is crazy. I think this is fine. This is just like slight upgrades here and there. Overall, I think this matchup is going to be more about just like how well I can sequence my plays and how well I can sandbag and not get Brain Caius like I did last game. That was scary. Brain Caius, Mark of the Rose Caius, that is a one-way ticket to putting Blackwings in a terrible position. We actually had to top deck that Black Whirlwind to be in that game. Luckily, we did. We had like 5 top decks, 6 top decks. That was really good there. Naturally, the 2 Whirlwinds, the Kalutes, and the Blizzards were all really decent top decks there. But that being said, we were put in a position, because he had Brain Caius, we were put in a position where we had to top deck. This hand is significantly weaker than our first hand. We don't have any trap cards. The Brain Control is interesting, but it's probably bad. Maybe I should have sided this out instead of like Deep Prison or something. Yeah, this is a concern. Hopefully Titanial's in hand again. That's just the nature of that card. It's just more often drawn than not. I do really think, darn, that is unfortunate. Alas, here we are, gentlemen and people. Sweet Jesus, this hand is insane. Well, let's just brain control Titanial and try to get in for 28. I think this is a safe. Okay, negate. Fine, that's cool. You know what we're gonna do? We're gonna do something a little silly. Are we gonna do something a little silly? No, let's just sure attack. Let's not complicate it too much. Let's get in our 1800. Let's pass the turn. Let's just chill and vibe. Blizzard's a comeback play. Sirocco Bora's a comeback play. Let's just lead on a little bit of pressure. And then try to get him to act, basically. Here comes Allure of Darkness. The cool thing about Shura here is it disincentivizes him from setting stuff like Mystic Tomato. That's going to banish Dark Grepher. I do like Dark Grepher in this list. It is a pretty easy way to convert his Malicious. It's also a pretty easy way to get his Mark of the Rose live. The deck looks really cool and really solid. I'm just curious about the direction it's headed in. Stratos Grepher is like one of the most disgusting OTK openers. Because you can go like normal Stratos, Search Malicious, Pitch Malicious, Special Grepher. That's 35. And then if you factor in the Malicious plus whatever else, this is very good. He just says, fuck it, you don't have Kalut. And he's right, we just don't have it. So, yeah, we procced his counter aggression and he had it. And we don't have a great way of dealing with that right now. Yeah, this is tough. This is actually tough. I think the best lead is probably Blizzard. But this is not a good looking situation for your boy. Activate Blizzard, brings out Shura. Hopefully, we can just resolve our guy. Realistically, it's not happening. I am going to go with the Bryonic and Priority Bounce both back row. Priority. Okay. Oh, both back row. The reason I'm doing this is because I just need to clear the Cyber Dragon or it's going to beat me. He's going to chain the Wind Blast. Understandable. He's going to get Mally Engrave. Dangerous. The other back row is going to get bounced. We are going to pick up our +1 by battle. Activating Value. But I don't like my position here. This is very bad. Yeah, this is a really bad position to be in. Because he has the Mally and he has the initiative and he has a high life total and I have no cards. So I've probably lost this game. I'm going to be honest. I've probably lost it. Unless he draws like second Malicious here, which is always potentially the case. Always potentially the case. We know he has at least one more back row. Something he couldn't chain to the Bryonic activation. So it's not like a Legacy of Yatagrasu, for example. Here comes Foolish. That can send Plague. Things are not looking great for the home team here. I sided heavily anticipating a lot of recruiters. He is just shoving dangerous beat stick after dangerous beat stick after dangerous beat stick in my direction, and I have no way of dealing with those with my current hand, and so I am kind of getting run the fuck over here. This is definitely one way to defeat Blackwings. Looks like he might have even had the second Malicious, but had the Foolish to unbrick it potentially. This is one way to defeat Blackwings is if you can just like repeatedly stick very aggressive threats like Titanial, threats like Cyber Dragon, threats like Stardust. All of these cards kind of outclass their ground game as long as they don't have Kalut. And if they don't have Kalut, it's a pretty fast clock as well. So I think it's not the most reliable strategy because of Kalut, but it is a pretty reliable strategy just because if they don't have Kalut, they're going to lose really quickly and it doesn't give them a lot of time to come back. Same thing with Caius as well. Caius is probably the best card, the best single card versus Blackwings because, yeah, the Stardust is just going to go the distance here. There's no way we can really get out of this situation. We know he has that back row that's coming down. We have no way to pop that back row. One thing we could do is, if we draw a Heavy Storm, we could normal Doom Caliber and then Heavy Storm the back row and then hope to go from there. But he just won't negate it. He'll just take the 1-for-1 trade, run over the Doom Caliber Knight, and we're still bleeding cards to the Stardust Dragon, which is really unfortunate. That's funny. I have to do it. So I'll normal Doom Caliber Knight. I'll activate Heavy Storm. Now, a new player here would negate with Stardust. Obviously, Doom Caliber will negate that. Yep. We have to do this, though, because our way out of this is draw Whirlwind or draw Kalute. Otherwise, we just lose to the Stardust. This will also prevent him from, like, just doing too much right now. Although, now that I'm realizing it, I made a terrible play. I should have Heavy Stormed. He would have negated, and then I summoned Doom Caliber, and then it negates. These are two separate effects, right? Oh, I'm so fucking bad. I'm so fucking bad. I'm such a scrub. Holy shit. Oh my god. I'm such a scrub. I had the out. Oh, I'm so fucking bad. Holy shit. Oh, that's a tilter. I gotta hold that one. Alright. I gotta hold this. That's on me. I should have won this game. Well, not won this game, but I should have cleared this Stardust, maybe. Damn, that was really fucking stupid. Holy shit. I forgot they were two separate. I thought it was all one effect. Like Future Fusion or some shit. Oh, it's two separate effects, of course. I was like, wait. If he negates, then I can summon the Doom Caliber after. Oh, that's so dumb. Alright. I gotta hold this one. I gotta hold it. That's okay. I'm just assuming the back row was... Let's just say the back row was bottomless, alright? We don't know it was a Death Tornado. He would have negated and bottomless the Doom Caliber and gotten his Stardust back. Okay. Let's get some intel. I gotta set Shura, set Trapdashi. Let's see his hand. Let's see it. Let's see what he's got. Let's see what he's working with here. Oh, yeah. Yeah, he's got Mind Control. Okay, so double Crow. Interesting. All right. That being said, I still should have gone for the Heavy Storm first. Even if the back row was bottomless, I still should have gone for the Heavy Storm first. Yes, we get 2-for-1, but we still clear the back row, so it's like the same as the other. Yeah, no, that was just a terrible play on my part. Really, really bad play on my part. Let's correct that. Let's reconfigure our brain real quick. Let's think for a moment. Let's think. Maybe we don't want so many monsters. That was a lot of monsters. He has like DD Crows and shit. Maybe Blizzard ain't it. Because he's got like Phoenix Wing and like DD Crow. I'm going to side out one Blizzard. I'm going to bring back in like... I don't even know. Deck dev? Do I need 2 deck devs? I think I do. With all those DD Crows and like the Lone Fires and stuff, I think deck dev is pretty important. Doom Caliber also pretty bad versus DD Crow. Knowing that he had double Crow there, he could have just Crowed to destroy my Doom Caliber Knight. So, either way, not great situation for us. Doom Caliber is just trading with the Crow, and then he gets his Stardust back, and then he still has his back row. So... in hindsight, it wouldn't have mattered, but it's still a much worse play to not Heavy Storm first than some of the Doom Caliber there. That's definitely on my part. I think this is a bad matchup. Holy shit. This is looking kind of tricky. I'm not going to lie. Maybe we want the second oppression. Yeah, this matchup's looking kind of tricky. Icarus didn't look the best. Deep Prison looked kind of good. My issue with Icarus is like if he's making Stardust or like summoning Lone Cyber Dragon or has chainables like Wind Blast or whatever, it's just like not hitting right. It does help us dodge Mark of the Rose, but we haven't seen that thus far. And we've seen more of the hero Greffer side of things than the Mark of the Rose side of things, so maybe he's just not playing Mark of the Rose. We need all our monsters, I feel. This is not an ideal config, I think. Yeah, I'm not really sure about this. Maybe it's like Jar. Maybe we should leave one Icarus. Or we have a pulling for Caius. I'll try one random pulling for Caius. Fuck it. Kaius is the card we lose to. Although last game I lost to myself just being bad. Okay. Opening hand, just fucking 6 monsters again, which is totally dope, totally fine. I'm going to lead on Doomcow and pass. He can't Crow to defeat my Doomcow now because I have no graveyard. So, I'm big chillin'. Doomcaliber will also prevent him from going like turn 1 Titanium, which is an issue. This is the problem with my plays. This is the problem, is that he can special Cyber Dragon, but it's like, does he open one of his 2 Lone Fire or does he open one of his 2 Cyber Dragons? I don't know. That's the real question. No further summons. Intriguing. We could allure. I don't really see the point. I kind of like all my monsters. I want a normal Gale and pop the Cyber Dragon that way. Yeah, in that case we do allure because we don't want Bora. So I'm going to draw 2. Yeah. It's probably Bora. Let's see, if he has Wind Blast. No, if he has Wind Blast, we want to keep the Bora. I think it's most likely Wind Blast. He might Wind Blast on the normal. Let's see what he wants to do. Okay, cool. We'll Special Gale. Priority. Target Cyber Dragon. Mirror Force is potential here. Maybe I should have summoned the Gale in defense. I don't fucking know what I'm doing. But let's just run it. Mirror Force would be very bad. We take those. Alright, nice. I'll hit for 1350. It could be a Wind Blast. I think just set deck dev is the safest, and then next turn I can Synchro. Kalut will help me defend my position. It's not great, though. It's really not great, because Brain Kaius just dismantles everything. Even Cyber Dragon Kaius is pretty bad for me. He doesn't have any plants. There's Heavy Storm, okay. Well, you got my deck dev there. This isn't so bad, though. Unless he also has Greffer, then this isn't so bad. We at least hold the position. This knock is killing me. It's not doing anything. He searches Mally, so he has Mally, 4 unknowns. Attacks. I think we defend this. I think we trade the Kalut with the Stratos. It's not card economy positive, but damage-wise, it's pretty good here. He doesn't have a summon. We have Blizzy. We do have a target for the Blizzy. It's possible he has a Crow. Forcing the Crow now would be good. Yeah, that would be pretty good, actually. I'm down to do that. Activate Blizzy. Target Kalut. Does he have that Crow? No, he doesn't. Very interesting. Okay. So what's max damage here? If we synchro with this into Yugioh. Oh, we are so cooking right now. Yeah, this is really good. Synchro into Yugioh. Battle phase. 1300. He has to drop Gores. We get to steal the Gores. If he has the Gores. 1700. And then 2800 is game if he doesn't have the Gores. Wait. GG's. GG's. What was in the hand? GG's. That was a close game. It didn't look close, but what did he have in hand? Krebins. Cyber Valley. A lot of normal summons. A lot of normals. Makes sense. I'm for it. Yeah, this hand was just really bad. It says you got lucky the first 2. Yeah, he had a pretty bad hand this game. I'm not gonna lie. A lot of bricks. But it worked out in our favor. Oh, yeah, of course. You too. So we're moving on to round 2, thankfully. Thankfully that Doomcaliber situation didn't punish me too badly. If I lost the game because of that. I would have been incredibly tilted. Let me see if my opponent has managed to log back into Dueling Book and finish their game. Yes. Hold up. Cool. All right, we got our opponent, Oliver, just taking a refresher, look at the deck list before we hop into the next game. Say Oliver, host on the Edison format. There we go. We got this. We're kind of cooking, low-key. We're kind of cooking. That last game, I think that matchup is bad. I think like those zombie like type decks. Good luck, have fun. I'm pretty sure this is him. If I remember correctly from previous 8-mans. And we won the rock, paper, scissors. I cannot complain. What was I saying about? Oh yeah, if I remember correctly, that last matchup that we played is a pretty bad matchup. But he just got very unlucky in the last game, which happens. It happens. This hand is a set legacy pass hand. We are just going second while going first hand, if that makes sense. Yeah, main one is good. We have a ridiculous amount of damage to unload. We have 5,000 in the form of Sirocco, Boro, Gale. And then Blizzard could potentially get us 23 with Bryonic. So we're looking to find a few more pieces of damage here. Or a Heavy Storm. That'd be really good. Dust shoots me. Alright. Do your worst. Probably takes the Bora. The Bora is the best card here. Or not the best card, but it's the card that holds my hand together. It makes my Sirocco better. It makes my Blizzard better. Him knowing about the Icarus attack is bad, and him also knowing what we're playing is bad. He should take the Bora. Like, not taking the Bora is too telling. It just tells me he has certain items. I think we do shotgun the Legacy. Most likely. Yeah, he takes the Bora. He recognizes the situation. That makes sense. It is the card that holds my hand together the most. Okay, yeah, I think we do shotgun the Legacy, because if we find Whirlwind, it's really good. And he's also never going to be targeting this with Space Typhoon when he knows Icarus and Mirror Force are my other two cards. So there's just a 0% chance that that card gets whatever. You know the vibes. All right, fuck it, we ball, set Sirocco, set Icarus. That's like kind of mid. Alternatively, it's just like set D-Prison, pass. Yeah, let's try this. If it's Raikou, I get burned, but whatever. At least he's spending it on a D-Prison when we already have like Mirror Force, which is like, it builds up after D-Prison anyway, so it's not a big deal. Yeah, he's going to play into Mirror Force and Icarus. He's not going to realize that we have this D-Prison, which is kind of nice. Legacy proving to be very useful there. He's going to sack for Caius. Okay, this burns me no matter what. That's a really good situation for the opponent. Like I said at the beginning of this, Caius is kind of the best card versus Blackwings. We do have our comeback card in Gale. But this is a bad situation for us. I mean, we're just down. We're just down a full card. After going first, we're going to take 2,400. We're down life. We're down position. He's going to be able to commit more back row if he wants to. We don't have a way to play through necessarily a Solemn Judgment or a bottomless. Like, a Solemn Judgment here probably just ends the game, realistically. I could have also set the Icarus attack to prep my normal summon next turn, but I was a little bit concerned about him, like, heavy storming me. And then if he heavy storms me, I'm like, ugh, I'm down so much. He's going to grab Goblin Zombies. So we're playing against zombies. We know what we're playing against. I actually think this matchup is also bad for Blackwings. I don't think this matchup is a good matchup. Mostly because of, oh, that is such a godly draw. I'm getting bailed the fuck out right now. I'm super getting bailed the fuck out. He could have Call of the Haunted. Yep, there it is. This does get him an extra search, but I am just in such a good spot after resolving this. Zoma the Spirit. This card is summoned, destroyed by battle, inflict damage. He could have done this on the end phase of my turn and then hit me for 1800 more. I think he missed some damage there by not summoning that. He's going to search Gale. That is a way to out a resolve Stardust. So we go Sirocco, Gale. Pretty straightforward stuff. Gale, activate, target the Caius. Okay, Sirocco, activate. Let's just make my boy huge. Hit the Caius. There really isn't a reason to switch off Hard Icarus attack here. Mirror Force is very bad versus zombies, but I'm going to set both. Actually, there really isn't a reason to set both. I'll hold the Force. But Mirror Force is really bad versus zombies. For a lot of reasons. If he has brain control, I fucking lose. That's just the way the game goes. Same thing with mind control here. They're both devastating. This card is sweet. I don't know what it does for him, but it's kind of cool. I guess it's kind of in that instant fusion slot, but it's also aggressive and helps you under deck dev. Lure of Darkness. So we know he has Goblin Zombie and Gale. He's luring. He could banish one of those. Let's see if he shovels and he does. Good technical play here. He knows all 5 of my cards, so it is difficult for me to really... I know that he doesn't have anything he wanted to set alongside Zoma and Call. So if he draws a trap card, it's probably something he drew this turn, or he was like trying to preempt like the top deck Heavy Storm situation. Gale is still really good for him here. Like Gale still, you can like have the Sirocco and like crash with the Gale, and then my Sirocco can't get over the Goblin Zombie. Like it's still really good for him here. But yeah, maybe I should have said Mirror Force. We shall see. Situation not looking good. That being said, I'm happy I got some damage in, because that means I could potentially like force some shit. Okay, here comes Turtle. Yeah, whatever. This doesn't matter. Sure. He can go Turtle into Zombie Master or Mizuki. Attack the Gale. This is, I think, worse. Yeah, I think this is worse than getting... What is the card? Than just summoning Gale and having the Sirocco and running over the Gale, but it's all the same. End phase. We don't really want to Icarus this, so I'm just not going to. Collude is a good draw. I'll just say it. It's a good draw. Then normal summon Blizzard. Activate the effect. Special Gale. Is Gale's effect negated? No. I can use this. I'll use it to have the Mizuki. Oh. Torrential. Sheesh, that's really fucking good. Yeah, that's a power card. Holy shit, that's a power card. Alright. Alright. Set the most obvious Mirror Force you've ever seen. He's dug pretty far towards his Heavy Storm. He's got the Mizuki. He's got the Gale in hand. He's got 3 additional cards. We've got maybe 1 live card. Icarus, Collude. If they trade for something... Icarus is just so bad in this matchup. So is Mirror Force. They just don't do anything. That was an insane torrential. No way I'm playing around that, though. I just had to make that play. I could have just attacked over the Mizuki, but then it's like... I just lose so much. I don't know. Yeah. I guess I just forced him to have it. Interesting. Because what I was going to do was probably have Pump Icarus pop both attack directly and then just put him with Collude was game, right? It's 46, 6,000. Yeah. It was fucking game, dude. I had it. I had it. All I had to do was pump and then Icarus both cards and then attack. Okay. Sure. He can make Bionic, bounce one of these. One of the Mirror Force is very obvious here. If he wants to do that. He could also just make Stardust. This is not a bad play either, given that I have Icarus and Mirror Force, and he knows that I have both of those, so... Yeah, maybe I should have set Mirror Force first and saved the Deep Prison for later. It's all marginal, though. It really doesn't matter. They're all the same thing. Here comes Urquiza. Obviously, you know my back row, so... He doesn't technically know my back row because he doesn't know the Kalute, but... He knows my back row, let's be real. That was a 2-card Stardust, though, so unless he has, like, back row, this is, like, not a great Stardust. Yeah. Yeah, so we did draw out of it. I'll use my Kalute now. He's going to take 300. We are holding the position. It's not great. Gale comes down, halves the Kalute, runs it over. We are probably forced to Mirror Force that shit. But he did spend 2 cards to lose to my 1 Kalute. So we're clawing card advantage back a little bit. I think that he maybe didn't understand the situation where, like, if he... I guess his Mizuki's already engraved, so the Goblin Zombie synchro play isn't, like, super amazing, right? Maybe he just wanted to get that Stardust in under oppression or something like that. Forced me to have the out, which makes sense. Yeah, there's Gale. Gale halves. Got 700 attack, 500 defense. He's going to attack. I'm going to Mirror Force this. I just don't want to take damage. And I don't like this card sticking around. It's a problem. It is his 3rd Dark, which sucks. But what can you do? I also need to keep my Icarus alive. If possible. He knows the last card, though. He knows what we got. Book of Life. Okay. Yeah, go nuts. We are going to lose our Gale. Interesting choice. Probably would have targeted the Sirocco. Or the... Yeah, probably just the Sirocco, yeah. That's annoying. Alright, pass turn. Sack for Caius. Caius target Kalute. So I'm going to Icarus both the Caius and my set card. It's not great. It's a 2 for 3, but we're stable. We're not dying. We have a bottomless down. We might get beat to death by like a Mystic Tomato here, but he has 4 darks, so that's also good. God. The called shots in this video have been crazy, actually. The Heavy Storm off the top, the Call of the Haunted, the Mystic Tomato. Oh my god. Yeah, we're dead. Okay, let's go next. Let's go next. Let's go next. Let's go next. Whew, this matchup is not good. Oh, it is not good. We got to side in all the sauce. I hate Mirror Force Deep Prison in this matchup. Deep Prison's a little bit better. I hate Icarus. I actually just hate Icarus in general. I think this card is incredibly overrated. It's good versus like your random average deck, but versus meta decks, it's like, it just don't be hitting like that. I just don't, especially when your opponent knows about it. It's so bad. Deep Prison I might leave in. We'll see. We'll come back to that. Table that discussion. Starlight Road I might side out too. So let's side this out. I don't really like Mind Control, but I don't hate it. It's a way to clear Caius. Jar is definitely not it in this matchup. We'll try this. This might be too greedy. Is Compulsory better than Deep Prison? Yes. Dust Shoot's better than Deep Prison. Bottomless is probably better than Deep Prison. Is Legacy of Yatagarasu better than Deep Prison? Maybe. Is Deep Prison better than Mind Control? Maybe. Deep Prison's good versus starters. I'm going to swap 1 Legacy with the Deep Prison. This could be stupid, but whatever. Whatever. We died the last game to a 1400 monster beating our face in. I don't want that to happen again, so here we are. We also did go up normals, but I think that that's fine just because the normals we went up are also interactive normals. Oh my gosh. This is so mediocre. I wonder if this is a pass hand. This might be a set Shura hand. Actually, I'm a normal Shura and just pass. I don't want to set it and have him attack over it with Tomato. He can crash his shit, though, but that's fine. We'll get the Shura activations. We have some good going second cards, but they're not great when your opponent has nothing in play, so we're just chilling and vibing. I think Nobleman of Extermination and, like, Dust Tornadoes and stuff are actually really good versus zombies. Just because zombies has, like, they have a tendency to play a higher back row count than you'd think. Especially post-board. I've seen some zombie lists with upwards of, like, 16 traps. Now, that's obviously not the norm, but the fact of the matter is, like, Blackwings do struggle with recruiters plus traps. Like, that's just, like, something that this deck has always had issues with. It also has issues with Caius. And Nobleman of Extermination just makes sure we can keep the board kind of clear so he can't really Caius us as effectively. Even if he does something like Chain Call of the Haunted, it's fine. We can just force it, basically. It's possibly sided out those cards as well. Here comes Plague, Mind Control, Brain Control. Yep. The one punish. Well, technically, there's two punishes. It's Mind Control and Brain Control. But he did open it. So that's pretty good. He should attack with both first before synchroing. What? Lol. Alright. Zero key broken. Escaped him. Yeah, you probably just attack first, too. We kind of anticipated this. This was kind of our, like, okay, take the bait. You can take my Shura, but it forces the brain control. And now once I initiate the position, I'll have control of it. He does have to go into yugioh here. He's going to set his back row. He doesn't stack for Plague, so we are able to just Nobleman. Let's get rid of that guy. Okay. He's going to do that to leave the Dust Tornadoes in the deck, I'm assuming. If you chain it, it doesn't banish it. Yeah, since you chain it, doesn't banish, yeah. Yeah. This has to destroy a set one, or a face down spell and trap. So if they chain it, it's no longer face down, so it can't, like, can't resolve or whatever. Are we going to get a better opportunity for this brain control? Probably. I'm just going to go Sirocco, Bora, Pump, attack. Hit for 22. He does have fucking Plague engrave, but, like, whatever. Goyo's gone, so we can't, like, steal the Sirocco or anything. Like, Plague at best here is just getting him to level 6 or getting him to a Caius, which, like, clears 2 of our monsters, sure, but then we have Brain Shura for game, and he only had 1 back row, so I'm feeling pretty confident about this position. If he has further back row, obviously we get fucked, but if he doesn't have further back row, then we're big chillin'. This is a problem, because this is a black rose. Maybe I should have held one of the Boros. That being said, it still does draw lock him. It's still 2 for 3, and it's like, it's fine. Like, I don't mind this. It's not the best for us. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I'm preemptively doing it, but I know what he's doing here. You know, you're only doing that if you're doing this, you know. Yeah, but, like, this is fine. The Plague's banished. He's draw locked. Like, I still have card advantage. I think it's okay. Hesitant to set this compulsory. Kind of want to hold it. I think that might be... What could that be? Call of the Haunted? Okay, yeah, we gotta set compulse. I was thinking of maybe setting... Okay, that's interesting. That does kind of turn on another Caius, turn on a Caius play. But if you had a Caius play, I'm assuming he goes for it with the Cyber Dragon, no? Maybe not. He's gonna attack me. Man, I really want to compulse my Shura here. Compulse target Shura. Yeah, I think this is better. Weirdly, because like, what does he got? I think this is weirdly better. Compulsing his monster, he just resets it. So it's not great. And he can just put it into play again. This card is very good against compulsory, specifically. So, set monster is also good for us. Deck dev is not bad. It's a little bit too committal to brain the Zoma straight up. So I'm going to go Shura attack the set monster first. It's Pyramid Turtle. So we're Chain Link 1, he's Chain Link 2. He resolves first. We could go a couple of different routes here. He should just get Goblin Zombie. There's really no reason to get anything else. Oh, he's going to get Mizuki. How interesting. Well, in that case, man, this is really challenging. We are going to get Vayu, I think. Yeah, because we have the Sirocco down, so yeah. Main phase 2, I'll brain the Zoma. This card's level 4, so that's chill. Zoma, yeah. I'll synchro into Android. I will activate the Vayu just so I can get this thing online. This deck dev online. Plus it also helps me play around Book of Life, which up until this point was like kind of dead off the top, so. In phase gain 6. This also puts me a little bit higher life total in case things go really south. Yeah, main one is okay. I'm gonna save this deck dev for when he like puts like a tuner into play or something like that. Here comes Diva. Let's see. Yeah, I'll deck dev here. That's gonna hit both Divas and check his hand. And Prohibition. All right. 1 out of 3. I think that's game on board, right? Yeah, it's game on board. I guess he has to crash into Shura and then bring out Turtle in defense. That's his only line. He's recognizing it. He could also crash into Android and not give me a search, which is probably better. Maybe I should have summoned the Android in defense to realize this. Yep. That's chill. And he gets the turtle. But this is all fine. This is really kind of what we expected. We expected to snipe a tuner, him to have the turtle, Prohibition naming, Blizzard. Has to be Blizzard. That's the only thing that makes sense. It's the only thing you would name here is Blizzard. Yeah. Okay. Kalut. Wow. Okay. That's a pretty good draw. It's a pretty good draw. So, Shura will get us to Gale. But Gale doesn't really get us to anything yet. I will do it, though. I'll go Shura attack. Because if I get Gale, I can synchro with Kalut next turn. So if I get Gale here, and he like continues to chill. He can crash into Gale, go get Zombie Master, but then it wastes his Pyramid Turtle. So I win that either way. I win that exchange either way. So we'll just pass. We don't even really need to use the Gale yet. We're kind of setting up for a checkmate situation next turn. So there's Trag. That's going to be 2 out of 3. Yeah, and now he loses for sure. Because he can crash, go get Zombie Master. Zombie Master run over Gale. But then he just dies to the other cards. Sure. Honestly, he just dies to the Collude if he gets Zombie Master here. Do I even need to... This is 600 plus 1800. I mean, he's just dead on board. You are dead on board. Yeah. It's 2400. Yeah. Yippers. Alright, next game. Next game, Deck Devastation Virus putting in a lot of work there. Prohibition. Really unique card to side against Blackwings. That is one way to deal with Collude the Moon Shadow. Interesting. I think I kind of want the Legacy back. We had not enough back row that game, but I did side out a fuck ton of back row. Pulling the Rug has applications against Diva and Kaya's. I wonder if it's worth siding. The Nobleman of Extermination there was incredibly good. It was just very, very clutch. I'm honestly always impressed with this card as just a second copy of Space Typhoon in decks that don't lose to Oppression, which is what our deck is, functionally. Yeah, I think pulling the Rug is really not that bad. It stops the going second Kaya's. I think just like siding in some more back row over like arbitrary cards. Mind Control is probably like one of the worst of our cards here. Doomcal, DD Warrior Lady seem decent. Shura seems very good. Bora seems a little bit underpowered. But he does help us force damage, which our deck kind of needs. Collude also seems a little underpowered. I can maybe side out a Collude. Randomly side out Allure or something like that. I don't know. Allure seems good though. Helps us find Dust Shoot and whatnot. Maybe it's Dust Shoot that we side out. Or maybe we just bring in 2 cards. Maybe it's just 1 pulling. I think we can afford to brick on 1 pulling, but we can't really afford to brick on 2 if he goes for like a Natty play, Goblin Zombie, Bionic play. So I think having 1 pulling the Rug is as like a second Solemn is pretty good. Just as a way to deal with Diva and Kaya specifically. Those cards are really, really annoying. This hand looks great. We have the Warrior Lady and the Doom Caliber to press the openers. We have Blizzards for the late game. We just need to find a level 4 Blackwing. And Nobleman will help us going second as well. It doesn't really do that well against Zoma, which is a weird card. I still don't know how to evaluate that card specifically, but that card's interesting because it's not... Doom Caliber wouldn't negate its effect because it's a trap card, not a monster card. Like if I ran it over with Doom Caliber, I would just run it over with Doom Caliber here. I'm on okay. Let's see what he's got. All right, let's Nobleman it. If it's Zoma, we can just run it over with Doom Caliber. We'll take the damage, but it's not a big deal. Did I side mine out? I think I sided mine out. Yeah, 0. I just don't know. 0. Yeah, I think it's just normal Doom Caliber time. Attack for 19. This stops Trag Gores. Single set Starlight probably is something like a Tragger Gores. You wouldn't set Starlight if you had Heavy Storm, so we just pass. I'm going to set the deck dev now because there's a chance we go Blizzard Synchro into Armed Wing next turn just to proc the deck dev. Unlikely, but there's a chance. Deep Sea Diva. No effect. Okay, so that's Mind Brain. Mind Control, yep. There it is. So, once again, kind of getting owned by this Tuner Synchro Monster reversal, but we do have DD Warrior Lady, so It's not all terrible. We also do have Blizzard if we drop Bora. I did not side out my Boras. Did side out one Kalut. But yeah, we do have an out to this. This is a big hit. Yeah, this is a big hit. Couple of back row. That's ugly. Really begs the question, why the fuck did you not set it alongside the Starlight Road? I don't get that. Either way, I think we can just set, pass. Not get too serious with it. He's going to attack the set with Goyo. There's really no reason for him not to. He doesn't want to commit further into a potential Icarus. And he's not going to be ready for the DD Warrior Lady. Ideally, he won't be ready for it. This is going to be a hard one, though. I think I have a feeling this is going to be a hard one. Activate. Finish the Goyo. Yeah, any battle recruiter here kind of like stonewalls us. Drawing double Blizzard is not ideal, obviously. Yeah, that's fine. Jesus fucking Christ. This is going to be a tough one, man. This is going to be a really tough one. I don't even know what we could draw at this point because we're so close to just cooked. It'd have to be like a crazy sequence of me like hitting the only live back row into like... No, I just fucking lose this game for sure. There's no way I don't lose this. That mind control really got me. Him having tuner plus steal effect both times that's tough. That's really tough. That's definitely a way to dismantle the Blackwings position. If we had an Icarus here instead of the deck dev, maybe there was something we'd be able to do. But it looks like he's kind of sideboard prepped for Icarus. So he's probably reading Icarus right now. He's just going to pass. We're going to draw Gale. That is an out. That is actually an out. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm actually just going to... I'm going to blind Typhoon. I'm going to blind Typhoon. I know it seems kind of crazy to do that, but I just need to make sure this Gale sticks through something like Solemn. So I'm going to blind Typhoon, hit the one closer to his deck, and just hope it hits a Solemn. Call. Okay. Not great. We have Repression for that, but we can at least use Gale now to have the Zombie Master. And run it over. And then if his last back row is like Return or Zoma, maybe we have a chance. Let's just attack this shit. Okay. Chance. Small chance. Small chance. Not a great chance, but a small chance. Zombie Master being gone is good too, because it like worsens his Pyramid Turtle crash lines. But I think we're in a bad spot. We do have Blizzard to start reusing the skill, but if we're forced to flip this suppression, then the Blizzards become really, really bad. So, ooh. Damn, that's awkward. I guess it gets the deck dev live. There's a good chance his last back row is Bottomless Trap Hole. I'll attack the set. I don't really mind giving him a search. Okay. That's pretty bad. That's a whole oppression activation, I think. No, it's not. It's still the same. Main phase 2, all normal Sirocco. Let's see if it's bottomless. Okay. Do we deck dev now? If he has Caius, we have to deck dev him now. I'll do it in the draw phase. Hopefully no like Trapstone, Solemn, that sort of shit. But if he has Caius, oh my god, thank god. Double Caius, Torrential, Dark Armed, okay. Double Caius, Torrential, Dark Armed with one Dark Engraved. That's the Torrential set, okay. We can play through this. We can play through this. This is very scary though. Target Gale. Special Gale. Blizzard just giving us a little bit of extra value. Trading one for one with the Torrential. Keep the opponent on his toes a little bit. 2 out of 3 DDB. Let's see what it is. It's turtle, perfect, non-dark, beautiful, everything I could have possibly asked for. Bora is an insane draw. It's really, really good. Yeah. We can go Blizzard special, Gale special, Bora. I'm a fan. Let's just press while we can. Let's just take advantage of this opening. We'll go battle phase. 13, 17. Put him on the back foot. And just pass. We have Kalut to defend, and then we have Oppression to stop if like he's able to find oh, Mirror Force, okay. Well, we know the new set's gonna be Mirror Force no matter what. So yeah, he's just in a bad spot. We can go Bryonic, we can bounce it. Yeah. There's nothing really stopping us from doing this, right? Oh, you got Solemn? Let's see the Solemn. He might have Solemn here. He might have Solemn. Priority? Yes. Yes, absolutely. I want to bounce your Mirror Force. What do you mean priority? Hell yeah, I want to bounce the Mirror Force. Just one. Just one. He says, yeah, you got it. Let's go. I cannot believe we made it. Dude, if he had named Kalut there in standby phase, GG's. He would have hit the only 2 Kaluts in our deck. That's crazy. Wow. Very, very lucky game. Very, very lucky game. We had to get very lucky to win that game, to be fair. I think the deck dev was a total gamble. There was a chance we just shotgun it and we see his hand and he has like Book of Life and Caius and we just lose. But I think it's best to do it there because what we do lose to is Caius. What are we doing? Oh, we're on the finals. We're in the finals. Hell yeah. We made it to the finals. I guess we're watching the winner of Joseph versus supposedly. And the winner of this is what we're playing against. Looks like Joseph is playing Lightsworn, which is hype. And it looks like supposedly is playing Gear Town Light and Darkness Dragon, which is also hype. There's a 3000 Chimeritic Fortress. This only gains attack, though, not defense. So if he switches this to defense, it doesn't wall this out. Only gains defense attack points. Maybe neither player realizes that. Who knows? Elucidator or Joseph is at a really low life total here, so he can't just really crash with the Ancient Gear. Oh, possible. It is possible. His life total is so low. My goodness. And the Necrogarden has already been used. Mind control the gear drip. What? That is terrifying. If someone is mind controlling your monster that you know can't be synchroed with, that is terrifying. I'll just say it. Like, you know something's happening here. It's probably a game shot. It's probably special JD. Special JD. Tack. So we've taken the Ancient Gear Gajiltron Dragon. But now what? Because, like, Sagan probably finds Battle Fader in a deck like this, right? I'm assuming this is Ancient Gear Frogs. What? What? What was that mind control use? Why? Did we just forget, like, was he trying to bait us all? Like, what does he know something that we don't? I don't know why you mind controlled this. That doesn't make any sense. Gonna grab the Shiba Dog. That's a good card to grab here because it's lethal. Why did he do that? That's game. Wow, crazy. Crazy match. Crazy match. I guess we get to play against supposedly. So, should be a fun finals. Supposedly. Oh, wait. Switch to dual mode. Host. Cool. Blackwings versus Ancient Gear Mausoleum. This is an interesting matchup. I don't have Dust Tornadoes. Probably going to cost me a fair bit in the matchup that plays a lot of continuous spells. But I do have Royal Oppression. I do have Icarus Attacks. I do have Compulsory, which is pretty good here. Hopefully we can make some stuff work. We are hosting and waiting. All right. All right. Let's see what he's cooking. He had Sangan and Shiba Warrior. Shiba Warrior means Black Garden. Jeez, me not having Dust Tornadoes is going to burn me really hard. This is going to burn me really hard. It's okay. It's okay, Copium. It's okay. We get to go first at least. Maybe we get our Icarus down and we're chilling. Copium. Black Whirlwind would be a good opener. We have yet to have a Black Whirlwind opening. Still yet to have a Black Whirlwind opening. Mirror Force is pretty bad in this matchup. I think we still just use the Shura as a life buffer. And I think we still set the Mirror Force. If he goes Gear Town, then he goes Gear Town, you know. There's nothing we can do about that. We have comeback plays in Blizzard and Sirocco Bora and Dark Arm Dragon. This is the first game we've drawn Dark Arm Dragon all day, which is nice. This is a very strong card, putting it lightly. Terraforming, sure. I don't even have Mind Crush for this. This is probably a really bad matchup for me. I don't really have much for it. I have the second Royal Oppression. I have maybe Nobleman of Crossout. He's searching Black Garden. Looks like we are going to get Garden locked. So he's probably going to go for the Ancient Gear Gajiltron and then flip Garden. And we are going to lose. That is going to beat us. It's just what's going to happen here. Yeah, if he goes for the Gear Dragon and then drops Garden, then we do lose. He may try to play around Icarus in some cute ways, but no, yeah, I knew this was coming. Truly unfortunate. Because we did open one of our 2 battle traps. And we did not open Kalut. So, yeah, that's good. We're going to take... Oh my god. That is fucking crazy. He's not even using the Black Garden. That's the crazy part. Or he might have 2 Black Gardens. I don't know. Rescue Cat. If he has 2 Black Gardens, though, why would he Terraforming for 1 when you just pitch the Terraforming? Maybe he wants to deck them. This is so fucking bad for me. This is, like, unbelievably fucking bad for me. If he goes Arcanite... He honestly could have gone Urbellum, but that would have got him Mirror Forced. Arcanite in defense, you pop the Shura, okay, pop the back row. Maybe he doesn't pop the back row here. Maybe he just goes battle and attacks. No, yeah, you definitely pop the back row here. This is devastating. You should definitely attack with Airbellum first to play around Gorge, but it's all the same. Of course he hits the Dark Arm. So the first game we draw Dark Armed all day. It gets hit by Airbellum turn 1. And yeah, that's going to be tough. That being said, we do have some comeback potential here. How does this card work when this card is Synchro Summon? So if I Goyo Steal this, he won't get the counters. We do have Brain Control, but Brain Control is pretty fucking shit when you're at 3,400 against the Ancient Gear deck. So that's always lovely. Sirocco Bora does run over the Ancient Gear Gajiltron Dragon. I'll just go for it. We're just gonna run over his guy. I think if he had kept the Black Garden here, there was no way I was ever winning. Which is crazy. If he had just pitched whatever the fuck this is and kept the Black Garden, I just would have lost for sure. Alas. Here we are. We are not in terrible shape, but if he has a way to pop his Gear Talent, then it's not ideal. We lose more life points. We lose our board. If he doesn't have a way to answer our board, yeah, he does have a way to pop it. That's pretty fucking good. Second Gear Dragon hits play. Neither of them were drawn. Normal Armageddonite. This can send Plague. Yep. He can actually go for game. 11 and 1,400. Not quite. It's a lot, though. It is a lot of damage. Yeah, and he gets to steal the Sirocco, so... This is bad. This is fucking bad. I don't know what to tell you guys. This is just fucking bad. Especially if that's a Black Garden down. I mean, just lose. Let him cook, dude. This deck is sick. Oh, this is so fucking cool. So the reason he's playing Armageddonite is because if you activate Black Garden and you normal summon Armageddonite, it puts a token on their side of the field, and then you can send the Black Garden to Reborn Summoner Monk that that you send with the... What was the other card? He's thinking about attacking this Bora. He should just attack. There's really no reason not to attack this. Like, don't give me an opportunity to pierce you. I don't have Clue. Obviously, I would have stopped the Goyo. Okay, yeah, we're fucked. I just don't know if there's a way around it. If we Brain Goyo... Oh, no, wait. Brain Goyo. Make Colossal. Attack into Gear. Attack over Sirocco. Let him cook. We could also Brain Goyo, steal Sirocco back. Make Bryonic. No, that's stupid, because then he gets the Goyo back. It's fucking... This is so dumb. Okay, yeah. It's just Brain Goyo. We are going to make Colossal here. I just need to get rid of his dudes. Normal Blizzy. Activate. This activation doesn't really matter. I think it's a little bit better to bring out the Shura. Synchro into Colossal. So this is 3,000. Oh, you know what's even more based? We can go Crash to Graveyard. Activate effect. Special summon his Goyo. Attack the Sirocco. Steal the Sirocco. And now we have dudes. Pass the turn. Yeah, that was cool. That kind of worked out. We still lose to certain things. He has a lot of life. He has a lot of time. Pot of Avarice would be really good if he does play it off the top. Set Monster, I'm much more comfortable with. It's a little bit dangerous to put my monsters in attack position, though. Because I'm at 500, and I don't... I guess I have Icarus now, so it's like a little bit safer. You know what I'm going to do is I'm going to go get Vayu. So I'm going to go Sirocco, pump up. Battle phase, attack the Arcanite. Activate, special Vayu. And I'm going to make Android. I'm just going to try to gain some life. Can't attack with the other monsters because of the Sirocco pump. I'm going to make Android. I just want to gain some life. I think this is safest. I'm not really sure exactly what says 7 out of 26. I think he's counting his outs. Terraforming is, I think here. I'll chain. I'm gonna chain Icarus. Target the monster in the field spell. This should lock him out of the game. Unless the set card is Sangan. That should be game. I think if I scoop here. Yeah, you should scoop here. I have Vayu Sirocco. So that's 47, 75. It's lethal damage. I have lethal. Yeah. So that was a pretty good Icarus top deck. I'm not gonna lie. I cannot say that wasn't a good Icarus top deck. However, this matchup seems terrifying. I'm gonna bring in the Cyber Dragons. I'm gonna bring in the DD Warrior Lady. I am gonna bring in the Doom Cowl. I'm not sure how good the Doom Cowl is gonna be, but at least I can set him under Garden. I'm gonna bring in Royal Oppression. This is all I've got. So I'm just gonna bring in these 5 cards, and we're gonna try them. I'm gonna side out the Legacies. They seem kind of slow. I'm gonna see, although they do help me dig towards Storm Typhoon, which can help me answer or resolve Black Garden. I think it's fine. We have triple Icarus, so we're chilling. Morphe Jar is definitely not it in general, but also in this list, I think Road is probably good. Mirror Force, D-Prison didn't seem that hot, so I'm gonna side those out, and we're just gonna run it. So, yeah, I think we're kind of chilling, but it sounds good. Yeah, it sounds good. This is the first time we've opened Whirlwind in the video, and I'm pretty happy about that. So, seems good. One thing I love about playing Blackwings is, like, you basically don't really have that many dead cards. Like, all of your quote-unquote dead cards are still pretty good. So, yeah, you don't really have too many dead cards. You do get kind of butchered by, like, Caius decks, and you kind of get diced up by a lot of trap spot removal, but you still just have a high density of, like, decent cards. So when you get to that top decking situation, you usually win because you just have a higher density of good cards. Although I could just be saying that as confirmation bias because this entire video I've been top decking like God, so I don't really know. I've kind of ripped out of every situation that I've been in. He's just gonna pass. That's fine. Honestly, I'm gonna play the Allure. I'm not gonna get too crazy with it. Draw 2. We found Shura. Perfect. Literal perfect hand. Banish the Blizzard. This is actually the nuts. Like, if you look at this hand and you're just like, yeah, I just win. I mean, this is the nuts. This is just so fucking good. I'm gonna get Bora too. I'm like, don't even care about Kalut here. I have Bottomless, I have Icarus, I have Oppression. There's really nothing I care about. Like, what could go wrong? I don't even need to attack. I don't need to play into Gores. I can just slowly build up my advantage. Brain control. That does complicate things. It's fine. It will happen. If he summons Airbellum, I will Bottomless it. But it puts me in an awkward spot where he can resolve Gear Dragons. There's Black Garden. Honestly, that's fine. Normal Armageddon Knight, activate. I'll go ahead and get myself a nice little rose token. So we're going to have 800 rose token. Cool. So Armageddon Knight's at 700 attack. He's going to send this, remove this, and I'm going to let that happen. And then he's going to activate Monk, pitching a spell, and I'm going to Royal Oppression this. And now, we'll take 700, we'll take 25, which is a decent amount of damage, but yeah, that's just tough. Here's me trying to show off for the video. You won't let me play my line. Pain. I opened the nuts, to be fair. I did open the nuts. This is just like... He would have had to do some crazy shit to play through this. He would have had to do all that, then heavy storm me. Take 700. Take 1800. Passes the Shura back. I just opened the God hand. Why 700? Garden halves attack. Yeah. Yeah. Yep. Alright. Bora can search for Kalut. And then we just kind of just roll over and chill and vibe. This deck's really good. I don't know what to tell you guys. Best way to beat it, spot removal. Keep the monster out of play. If you had a way to keep my monster out of play and prevent my next summon, he would have won this game. But because he didn't have a way to do that, naturally, I'm going to struggle a little bit. Now at this point, even Gorge isn't going to be enough to do it. He's going to take 25. He could have Heavy Storm into a comeback play, but at this point we have Kalut, so it's like, fine. Heavy Storm does clear our back row here. We can't chain the road because he'll chain Royal Oppression to negate the road. Yeah, his hand's dead, yeah. F. GG's. GG's. The correct was to just brain Airbell him. I had it all. I had such a good hand. Yeah, I actually had like the nuts. His deck is really sick. Oh shit. That is tight. I think if you went first, I'd probably lose. I think that game, yeah. He had the instant fusions. He could have set up some crazy shit. He had a really good starting hand. But alas, I went first. Oh, I thought you would make an 8-star. He passed, that's right. Yeah, maybe he waited on the brain. You have terraforming? He didn't have terraforming. He's gonna show off the combo. Makes sense. Yeah, I just rolled my traps. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. I love Blackwings. It's one of the most fun decks. I hope you guys enjoy playing it too. And let me know in the comments what you think. Peace.